everybody, it's Britt and Cammie with Empty Nest to Travel. We're going to bring you 6 helpful tips when riding the ferry between Playa del Carmen and Cozumel. So there are 2 companies that offer this service through the ferry terminal. One is called Winjet and one is called Ultramar.
Winjet is orange, all their boats are orange. And then Ultramar, their boats are yellow and blue. So they're easy to tell the difference. In fact, where you buy their tickets, one box will be orange and one box will be yellow and blue to advertise. And they're very close together. The ferry terminal runs a route 365 days a year, which begins at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then the last boat that leaves is at 10 p.m. And there's a boat that leaves the terminal every hour.
The 2 companies alternate, and so each company runs a boat every 2 hours. But since it's alternating, there's one that leaves every hour, which comes in very important when you go to buy your tickets. If you're finding these tips helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. On second thought, even if you're not finding them useful, like and subscribe. Understanding the schedule is very important when it comes to buying your ticket, because you need to decide what time you need to leave and what time you're going to come back. And that will help you to decide if you're going to buy one ticket with one company going and the other coming back, or if you want to buy a round trip ticket with the same company. And if you do a round trip ticket with the same company, you have to ride that ferry on the way back.
There's no refunds, and if you buy from Ultramar, you cannot get on Winjet. If you want to get on Winjet, you got to buy another ticket.
Each company runs 2 separate types of boats. One of them is a V-bottom and the other one is a catamaran.
And if you get on the catamaran, it's really nice. We took that on the first trip, and it was really nice. We got out in the sun, sat out there on the top deck and just enjoyed ourselves. Then on the way back, we got on a V boat, and Cammie was sick. If you have motion sickness problems, the V boat's going to get you. I've seen dozens of people all around me getting sick on the way back. Mm-hmm. So the best thing to do is to take some of the Dramamine before you get on something like that, and then you won't have any problems.
There's 2 ways to purchase a ticket. You could either do it online or you can do it at the terminal itself. The important thing to remember is to get there early if you're going to buy your ticket at the terminal. Plus you get a paper trail as well, and if something happens to your internet or your phone, then you have that ticket with you. The Winjet and Ultramar both have an indoor restroom. They have indoor seating, air conditioning, they have outdoor seating, they have a wet bar, snack bar. And we liked Ultramar better because you could buy a first class ticket.
Yeah, and that's very important if you go during a busy time of the year. Now, it may not be as important if you go during a slower time of the year, but if it's busy, those boats fill up. And if you do not have a first class ticket and get on there first, you may not be sitting with your family. You may be sitting with someone else, which is all right. I mean, you get to meet some interesting people, but then again, you also get to meet some interesting people.
Yeah, that first class ticket with Ultramar is only like $2 more. And like we said, we just zipped up to the front of the line when the line was backed up. So it was really worth that $2.
Yeah.
They start loading the ferry about 15 minutes to the hour. So you want to make sure that you get there early to get on the boat, get in line. Be there extra early if you're going to buy your ticket at the terminal. And if you're going to catch the very last boat with that company for that night, you better be extra early because they are ready to get home.
Yeah, we caught the last one and we were extra early, but I think he pulled out like 15 minutes before scheduled time, And I don't know if his wife was pregnant. I don't know what he had going on. We got back in record time. It was amazing how fast we got back. But all the poor people that were not early, they had to figure out a way for accommodations for the night for them. Hopefully this video will help somebody. Until next time, hasta luego.